So, in this video, I am going to do a very quick lore analysis of the Genshin Impact version 4.8 special program. Okay, I know I named this video quick lore analysis, but let's be honest, there is not much in terms of lore in the new live stream to be analyzed. So, most of this will be highly speculative and it won't contain much in terms of lore, but it will be more about the general gameplay, possible story and lore implications and such. Well, the most exciting thing about this whole livestream for most people is probably the Natlan teaser at the very end, which is the thing I'll be focusing most on. But first I'll watch the trailer, next I'll go over some key details found throughout the whole livestream, and lastly I'll take a look at the Natlan teaser. So for now, let's watch the trailer.
Port Ormos is currently organizing a flower exhibition.
That strange smell around here.
Surround yourself with fragrance.
So as you can see, this new event will probably be closely connected to Sumeru, especially considering that two of the characters present in the new event are from Sumeru.
For too long, and your sense of smell will become dull. Allow yourself to be consumed by your emotions, and you lose the ability to think rationally. I'm Emily, a perfumer from Fontaine.
Then of course there is the Emily story quest, which was to be expected, and from the preview it looked nice and all. We already heard quite a bit about Emily from other characters' voice lines, and we know that she's a famous Fontainian perfumer and also a forensic cleaner who cleans up a crime scene after an investigation has been concluded. But I don't expect the story quest to drop any important lore, so there isn't much to talk about for now. But yeah, she looks great and I will be pulling for her aesthetics and playstyle alone.
Brighten up the place.
The hero from another world, supported by their...
Here you can see the new temporary area called Similanka, which I don't think we have heard of yet, so I don't know anything about it basically, other than the things they showed here in this live stream. But it looks like some sort of toy town or something of that sort, and it seems like we will enter it via some sort of storybook. At least that's what's implied in these lines from the trailer. Throughout the live stream they expanded more on the new area, and it seems like we will meet these cute origami creatures and help them throughout the whole event. Also, this whole area with a big tree in the middle reminds me a lot of the Bottle Land we had during the last summer event, but I don't know if it's related in any way.
Companions shall restore peace to the world.
The chubby paper hamster just talked. Morning. Huh?
And as usual, before a 0.0 version, this event will probably hint at the future story themes in Natlan, the same way this happened for Bottleland in version 3.8 before Fontaine, or the Golden Apple Archipelago for Sumeru and such. So I'm very excited to see what story themes this new event will show, and in the trailer we can already see that they talk about some sort of toy dragon or something, so I wonder if this will hint at the dragons we could meet in Natlan and at their lore.
It wasn't just a dream? But this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar. Well, then I woke up just like this.
So this is what it feels like to ride a toy train.
You're really easy to please, Navia.
So as you can see here, in this short scene, there is some sort of witch statue in this new area that could be connected to the Hexen Circle, which is by the way a group of witches that includes for example Rhindaughter, Alice or Nicole. But honestly I'm not sure about its importance so far.
Chill, chill. Aerial Express. Moving out.
Anyway, you can notice interesting sky around the area that looks like there are stars falling constantly, which is very interesting because we know that Mona's master, Barbeov, who is also one of the Hexen Circle, is logically an astrologist, so if that witch earlier was one of the Hexen Circle, this could make some sense. Also, we have seen these falling stars in some other fantastical events in the past, so maybe it's just symbolical and it doesn't mean anything.
Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
If you actually expect me to answer them all, we'll be here until the next Interdarshan Championship.
Yeah, and here you can see the last character of this event, which is quite a surprise to me, because we have Nilu, who seems to be transported here before us, then there is Navia, Kirara and the Wanderer, which is an interesting choice considering the fact that he isn't a type of character who likes to goof around and have fun and all.
To find the dragon
But yeah, here he mentions the toy dragon that is supposed to be responsible for some sort of problem here, and this could be the hint towards Natlan of this event, but we'll have to wait and see.
responsible for this whole mess.
And that's it for this short trailer, nothing serious, just a summer event, as expected, the same as every year. During the rest of the livestream, they revealed a new permanent game mode that is added onto the Imaginarium Theater, and it's called Envisaged Echoes. This event will be centered around the canvas that we can already find in the Imaginarium Theater lobby, and it looks like there will be a short introductory quest involving Wolfie the concierge that could hopefully contain some sort of lore. But other than that, this seems to be just a cool addition for people who already reached the end game and want some hard to earn rewards that are this time in form of cosmetics, which I think is really cool. Then they introduced a big quality of life feature for us lore lovers, and that is the hide UI feature and mainly the dialogue log, which can be really useful during some important world quests and such, during some information overload when you need to go back and read some sentences again. So this is really cool. But now let's move on to the Natlan teaser. Now we get to the Natlan teaser at the very end of the live stream, where they showcased a lot of new upcoming Natlan areas, as well as the 3 new characters and some new enemies. So let's take a look at it. So right from the start we can see some custom vehicles that could also be mounts, inspired by the Saurians from the previous teaser. This goes for their abilities too, as we can see the little girl later in the trailer, as she is climbing on the walls, similarly to the Geosaurian in previous teaser. This village they show right here could be the main city of Natlan, like Sumeru City or the Court of Fontaine, etc. Or it could just be home to one of the 6 tribes of Natlan. You can see the graffiti all over this place throughout the whole teaser, just as that one guy in Sumeru mentioned. We can also see some unique animals throughout the teaser. For a short moment there was a dinosaur kind of creature in the back, and some deers and a squirrel like creatures too, that I will hopefully show on the screen soon. The enemies seem to be inspired by their own respective tribes too, and their Saurian as well. We can see this frame that this guy has the same design theme as that one Geosaurian we saw previously. And right here we can see a bit of the Natlan map, which by the way some people already put together, so you can search that on Reddit if you are interested. Then there is this girl riding a shark plushie or something on the water, again similar to the Saurian that was also swimming in the water in the previous teaser. And in the distance, for a short moment, we can see this huge mountain in the back that looks like a volcano, that I will also hopefully put on the screen right now. And lastly, there is this guy that seems to be Dendro, that also uses some abilities similar to the last Saurian we saw in the previous teaser, and he seems to be able to jump between these huge trees. And also these things seem similar to the Dendro sigils we saw in Sumeru. Anyway, these devices they use also seem to have some unique abilities, as we can see the little girl destroy some rocks earlier in this teaser. I think that one of the possibilities for this new mechanic could be that the people of Natlan can use their own vehicles or mounts instead of the Saurians we saw previously, or maybe the Saurians could somehow transform into these vehicles or something. Hard to say. Anyway, these devices are probably exclusive to the Natlan characters, the same way jumping out of the water or Numa and Uja are exclusive to the Fontaine characters. And maybe the characters who aren't from Natlan will somehow have to use the Saurians from the previous teaser instead of these vehicles. And from these 3 characters they showed us just now, it seems that there is one Geo character, which is the little girl in the middle, that can ride the Geo vehicle. Then there is the girl that rides the shark thingy, and she's probably Hydro. And the guy that jumped on the huge trees that has a Dendrovision. Also, I put a picture of the Natlan vision case here, so we can take a closer look. In the end, I'd like to say that I am quite excited for this new area, and all the Natlan crumbs it will hopefully give us, and also for Emily, who looks great too. I'm also very excited for the Natlan teaser that should be out probably in a week or two, hopefully featuring Capitano. But that will be it for this short video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.